Hello, my name is Azarask and I'm Head of User Experience for Mozilla Labs. I've been thinking a lot recently about what it means to design interfaces at scale, thinking about how much time is saved in aggregate when the tasks we do often are streamlined. In particular, I'm interested in what happens when you open a new tab. Right now, you get a blank screen. While visually clean, it has a 100% probability of not being what you want. It's just not useful. What can we do that's better? What should it do? What are the zero-cost actions, things that the browser can do for me, but if it's wrong, it doesn't hurt me at all? So normally, 90% of the time when I open a new tab, I open it to do a search. So why not just actually put a search there? Nice big typography. So it says search the web, you just type in here, hit search, uses your favorite provider, Google, Yahoo, Ask, whatever, it doesn't matter. So I think this already is a big win. So there's a problem. It's not personalized. As the browser, we can do something much smarter. So let's mix the results of the search engine with the results of the awesome bar. Now, there are lots of ways of doing this. I'm just going to show one. Here we go. So as I type, it gives me the results, or rather the suggestions from the awesome bar. I can just go and select one of those and I'm there. Or I just hit return and it brings me directly to the Google or Yahoo search results. So this is cool. Now we're starting to get a compelling use story. Just open a new tab, start typing, and for no cost, you'll either get a search on the web or you'll get something personalized from your history and from your bookmarks. Now we can extend this even further by integrating with third parties. And again, because we're the browser, we can detect what things you use and just pull them in automatically. So for instance, delicious bookmarks, right? So down at the bottom you can see here that we've just pulled in a couple of the tags for a summit that I've made. Really simple. It really starts to connect my entire web experience. And this is actually one of the directions that Weave can help us move in. And that's another Labs project. So that takes care of the generic search case and personalized search. What else is there? Well, here's a problem. This is the one I get all the time. I'm on some web page, I see some text that I want to map or that I want to add to my calendar, then I have to copy it, open a new tab, enter the URL for that web service that I'm going to be using, like maps.google.com, return, wait for it to load, paste it in, hit return, execute it again, and then finally get to the information that I want. We can really streamline that, right? So have something that I am calling contextual actions. So I've made a selection, say for instance here I'm here on humanize.com, I select this address, 4611 North Ravenswood, then I pop open a new tab, and there we go. The browser detects that what I've selected or copied is in fact an address, or at least it detects it as an address, so it just gives me that default action right there, map. I just click it and I'm away. Of course if I didn't want to map it or it guessed wrong, I could just hit search and do the search as normal. Now, of course, if I had selected something like an event or a date, it can just suggest add it to the calendar. So this is something that another Labs project called Ubiquity is starting to look at, is how to do these sort of matchings and detection of what your selection is. You could also display a map here instead of an action to go to the map, but that raises some privacy concerns of sharing your selection when you don't need to. So for right now, I was just thinking, hey, we'll just add the link. And what's really cool is it's all zero or low cost to the user. If it's wrong, doesn't matter. If it's right, boy, does it really help. So the last thing I want to bring up is contextual sequences. So for instance, after reading Slashdot, I often open Reddit and TechCrunch. So why not have the browser mine that information for me and just show it? So here I am. I've just come from Slashdot, open a new tab, and it says, hey, you now normally visit Reddit, and you now normally visit TechCrunch. So I could just click on one of those and be off. And I know I personally have habits, like in the morning, I'll check the bus schedule, and in the evening I might check some of the news sites, or I might check Facebook or something. So the browser can learn that as well and make those suggestions for where you normally visit. And these are interfaces that scale really well. So I'd love to throw this open. These are a couple of the ideas that I've had. So come submit your concepts at labs.mozilla.com/concepts or come to my blog, aizarask.in, and let's have a dialogue.